1, wear a mask. 2, don't touch me. 3, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, you ruined how I was gonna start with fuck Burger King, but thanks.
Well, I told you in the car on my way home from Taco Bell and I guess the Comcast store. It wasn't Burger King. It was one of their shitty advertising companies.
But they still hired them, didn't they?
I mean, they paid them. They said, "Hey, do the thing, do something."
So technically, it's their fault.
I guess.
It's still their fault.
We can talk about it.
Okay, go.
You're what? You wanted to. All right. I'll talk about it then. So we didn't talk about it in the last podcast because we forgot, and by we I mean Noob forgot.
No, you forgot.
I didn't even realize it had happened by that point. If I'm being completely honest.
What the fuck?
That's the third thing I forgot I was going to talk about today.
I have no idea what that is. Cool. All right. So Burger King has a couple different advertising agencies. And one that they hired did something really scummy this past week on Twitch. They decided, hey, let us go into random streamers' Twitch streams and donate the exact amount it would cost for one of our really cheap fucking meals. And then have the bot text-to-speech it so that everybody in chat could hear. This is the same as going into somebody's Twitch channel and being like, hey, follow me though. You should be donating your $5 to my Burger King fund. It's stupid. It's so fucking dumb. It was so fucking tone deaf. And I mean, most people that saw it understood, but some people were like, "What? Why? They can give me $5 to advertise the burger." I don't know. Noob, you make me talk about this.
I was gonna talk, but I had the sandwich is really good. But
well, I got nachos.
Yeah, I know you have nachos. We're well aware you have nachos.
Yeah.
Very, very well aware.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I was at the drive-thru with you or something.
I mean, close enough, yeah.
I'd say it's worse than just someone coming in because you know that person who comes in who has like 7 followers and goes, "Hey, I'm really cool, follow me." You remember what remember when you go into like a group of friends in elementary school and you do that? You remember what they did to you?
Beat me up.
Yeah, so that's like that's what that random person would be. We would just instantly ban them and it wouldn't matter because that's just rude. Or you just ignore it because that's what I do. I don't ban them, I just ignore it because I'm like, okay, cool, go follow if you want to. This is worse because they have money. If they paid me $500 to go get Burger King stuff, I'd be like, dang, this is gonna be the best Starbucks latte I ever bought in my life. Thank you, Burger King's affiliate. But yeah, it's pretty bad.
Most of the people were like, "Hey, you're gonna sponsor me or something?"
Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna sponsor somebody, that's different. Yeah,
and I don't know if I'm more upset at the fact that they paid and did this, or the fact that they were gloating about it. I think the gloating gets to me more. Where they were like, "Yeah, so we did this," and everyone's just like, "Are you stupid?"
Oh, the worst part is you know that they didn't get their permission to record them and put them into a video either, because they're all fucking blurred out.
Were their voices changed too? I didn't hear it.
I thought they were. Yeah, they were.
No, they were.
God, dude, that's so wrong on so many levels.
Why go record somebody on stream if you're not gonna get the permission? What's the point
even
of
put them in the advertisement?
Exactly.
But you know what that means, right? That this was premeditated and they were planning to do this even though they knew it was scummy. Like, that's what that means.
No, yeah. That advertising company is fucking stupid. But I'd also like to point out people thought it was fake at a point.
I mean, I believe it'd be fake.
It's not fake.
I know, that's the worst part.
Because I've seen streamers that I know be like, they did this to me and it was fucking scummy. And I'm like, yeah, that's scummy. Why the fuck? Man. Talk about fucking tone deaf.
And that also... Oh, wait, hold on. I found my soapbox. Okay.
All right, he's about an inch taller.
Hey, half an inch. I can't climb that high, okay? The worst part about it is, because this is different for us. Well, not different for us, but this kind of harkens, if you're trying to do content creation, right? It's already really hard to make money if you haven't created your own product, right? Especially if you're relying on one day, or if you're going to be looking one day to go to sponsorships and stuff like this. The creation realm is very vulnerable to this stuff because there's not a lot of protection, right? Twitch isn't actually going to protect us because they don't have to protect us. That's part of the thing. We're independent contractors, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, people know they can do this and get away with it if they have the money. So it's almost like it's making it look too easy. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, it just feels like they're abusing the fact they know that this can be done and you can't stop it because the message is there. We don't have a moderator or a community manager that's going to yell at them and get them in trouble and charge them or anything.
Well,
like,
it wouldn't necessarily be Twitch. That's the thing. Like, they weren't doing it through like bits and stuff. They were doing it through donation rates.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's the fact that there is no one in the middle, right? I'm not saying Twitch is responsible for that. I'm saying, like, they know that we have a donation page and we don't have anybody managing it, so they're just using that as free advertising or as like a $5, which is essentially free, right? If you're paying $5 as an advertising company, it's free for you, right? That doesn't cost jack shit, right? Mm-hmm. That's peanuts.
The worst part is, like, when they did the video, though, the beginning part is like explaining, like, hey, did you know that people stream on the internet and that you can like give them money to say anything? Well, we did that with a bot, which, by the way, is, I'm pretty sure, against Twitch TOS. We set a bot loose on all of Twitch, and everybody was donated the money dollars so that we could tell them exactly how money bucks they should put towards our burger things.
You want to go even deeper? You know what else people do with donations? They put really creepy, predatory messages in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure uncalled for advertisements pretty predatory in some form. Maybe not the same realm, but it's pretty predatory in some way. Marketing, and especially when we're influencers. Doesn't matter how big or small we are. The fact that we're influencers. The other thing is they targeted smaller people, didn't they? Like, they specifically went to places that wouldn't get them in trouble. Oh, did they actually?
Yeah,
I think they hit up ammunition. I think was one of them.
They hit up Rubber Ninja or Rubber Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw his.
That's how I found out about it.
I think I found out through ammunition. I think
he did a hilarious thing too. Like, the reason they didn't put him in the thing.
It was like, hey, you cut off our talk, so I put it back in for you.
Yeah, he started immediately going off about how he used to work at the Australian Burger King called Hungry Jack's. Mm-hmm. And they just kept trolling around, and then something tarantula burger. Yeah. And I'm just like, great. I love it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so you know what? The equivalent of this is basically walking into a store and being like, hey, I sell hot dogs down the street for $5. Let me buy your $5 meal deal.
But even that store would be easy to be like, kick them out, right? Like, you come in, you're gonna see it coming if someone's carrying a bunch of flyers in their hands. Like, when like the Jehovah's Witnesses come up to your house, and they're just like carrying the Bible, and they've got like their shepherd staff in their hand, because we got really wild ones over here, and like walking to your door, and you've never like locked every single bolt on your door faster in your life. Like, that's what this is like, except we can't see it coming. They just do it out of nowhere, right?
Dude,
it's a sucker punch, really. It's a sucker punch.
Yeah. Oh my god. Now that you're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses, I got a little quick story. I was
By the way,
at work one day.
Them. I just don't like people approaching my house. That's all.
Well, no, it's
uncalled for.
Soliciting. It's soliciting. Yeah. Literally, it's like, hey, did you hear about the good word? And that's fine. I get that, but you don't need to share it to everybody, especially when they don't want to hear about it. Especially when they're being very, very forward that they don't want to hear about it. So I was at work, and my boss sent me to the dollar store to pick up some stuff for her. And I go to the dollar store, and I go in, I get what I need to get, and I come back out, and there's these two ladies hanging around my car.
Oh my god.
One of them holding a Bible, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
So I start walking to my car, and I say, excuse me, I need to get in my car. And they're like, did you hear about the good word, though?
No.
You want to hear about the Jesus? And I'm like, the amount of fucking poise it took me not to say I'm a Satanist
Oh my god.
was. Wait, I'm not a Satanist, by the way. But the amount of effort it took me to not say that and just fucking bolt was, I really should have just done it. They sat me there for fucking 15 minutes because I am not a rude person and I don't like cutting people off in person, at least.
Mhm.
And I sat there for 10 minutes having to hear about the good word of Jehovah and his Jesus boy. And you know what? Jesus is Jehovah's homeboy.
Did I ever tell the story when I used to date a Protestant woman and how like I went to her church and I was basically shamed for being Catholic?
The
I
fuck?
can see that. That happens. There's a lot of judgmental, like.
Oh, I mean,
branches.
yeah, like it's unfortunate that happens. But did I ever tell you like what ended up happening? Like when they
What?
split us up into guys only and girls only?
I think you might have actually.
Did I?
For me.
Raz, do you remember any of this?
I do not remember.
So it didn't
You didn't
happen on the
say
podcast because
No,
Raz and
not
I
on the
basically go
podcast.
into cryo. We basically go into cryogenesis.
Mhm.
When it comes to the podcast, we don't overlap stories. That's how we work here.
Watch, someone's gonna be like, "You told this story twice."
It was on episode 12. Gamma was having the beans that day, and Raz was multitasking with audio. Okay.
I'm also having the beans this day.
Yes.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right. Cool. Is this episode 25, by the way?
Maybe?
I think it is.
Yes.
Hey,
We're getting there.
we created almost enough for one podcast per day.
Yeah. Wait, what?
In 6 weeks, people could binge our podcast one episode a day for a month.
Oh,
Yay!
oh man. God, how much
Okay.
time have we sunk in this? Okay, back to Burger King. No, I'm kidding.
Back to Burger King. But did you know you could buy a Whopper for $3.99?
Jesus!
It's actually $5 new. Get it right.
Ew.
It's like a Whopper meal for $5. Anyway, just stop giving Burger King their fucking advertising.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think the
Wendy's is
part
better
that
anyway.
pissed me off the most about it was the parts where like there was someone who was like, "So are you gonna sponsor me?" And the text
Yeah.
on the screen was like, "We just gave you $5," and I'm like, "Bitch,
Yeah, I know,
That's-
right?
fucking sponsorships work." Like, I don't understand the concept of because I feel like when it
Marketing
comes to
abuse?
taking sponsorships, that's kind of like I don't know how sort of like a
Marketing
personal
abuse?
thing. It's marketing abuse, but like when you as a content creator decide to take on a sponsorship, like you take on the sponsorship because you
Chose to.
chose to, right?
Yeah.
Like you might believe in the products, or like maybe you chose that specifically because you're like, they're good enough and I need the money, so I'm gonna take it. But like unsolicited shit like that is like it
It's a big no-no. It's
That's
rude.
not even how.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making it sound like that's how sponsorship work. It's like, no, we're not sitting with our mouths open saying, "Feed me sponsorships."
right.
Like we choose. We
Mhm.
choose to make money that way.
It's
But you
like
know
if my
what?
dad was an advertising agent and this was his idea. Because he doesn't get the fact that donations are like, hey, I'm going to help the streamer grow and, afford to be able to do what they need to do for this. No, but look at me. I have burgers.
And I think it's the best that it's Burger King again. The reason why I say again is you remember like 2 weeks back when they made that thing how they're like feeding their cows lemongrass to reduce like cow farts.
What? I've not heard this shit before.
Because the cattle pollution is something that a lot of people are jumping onto, right? So they're trying to make it healthier for the cows so they emit less farts. But now a scientific study came out where it's actually the burps that are the problem, not the farts. So that's a very big misconception. But Burger King made their advertisement after all this research came out, I think. So like people were ripping into them being like, you guys aren't even doing the right things for the right reasons anymore. Do you fucking read the internet? Like, do you guys do research at all? It was really funny. That's why I just found it funny that it's like Burger King's trending again. What the hell is going on?
They just don't know how the world works, I guess.
Everything went downhill when they bought Tim Hortons. They ruined Tim Hortons so goddamn hard.
Oh yeah, I heard they did. They fucked him up, right?
Oh, dude, they've been fucking him up for years. My girlfriend used to work there. The change, dude. Who goes to Tim Hortons for poutine? Who goes to a coffee shop for poutine?
I don't know. Americans?
No, but that's the thing. We don't have Americans here. Like my area was like one of the first to get a lot of it, and I'm sitting there going, our demographic is not American in the slightest. Like it's not, and trust me, it's quite diverse. It is not American. Like we don't have a bunch of patriotic people walking around. I'm not saying that's a bunch of stereotypes. The point is, like, literally, my girlfriend would tell me about the sales. The sales were for poutine for like a few people first thing in the morning, and everyone else is like, we just want coffee. Like, we just want coffee. Why are we doing that? And then when they sold off their coffee and went for a different bean, like Burger King went for a cheaper bean and stuff like that, people started buying McDonald's because McDonald's is the old Tim Hortons coffee. So everyone just went to McDonald's. It's like, yeah, because they wanted Tim Hortons coffee. They don't want the cheap shit that Burger King's giving. Like, it's just so stupid. Yeah, they ruin a lot.
Yeah, but for $5, you could go to Tim Hortons and get poutine.
No, I think it's like $8. It's not even cheap.
Oh,
and it's gross too, because it's like,
but that's like
it's like
American,
the prepackaged cheese curds, and it's just it's nasty, man. Like there are better poutine, but the thing is, there's like better poutine places here. I don't understand why you would go to Tim Hortons. Like if I go to Tim Hortons, it's because I wanted a hot chocolate and a walnut crunch. And when they got rid of the walnut crunch, I started getting double chocolate donuts. That's what I go because it's a freaking coffee shop, right? I go for a sandwich. Their sandwiches were pretty good, but they started selling breakfast made sense, but then they started trying to sell like dinner meals. And I'm going, okay, it's 6 p.m. There's a Wendy's, there's a bunch of other restaurants around, and then there's Tim fucking Hortons. And I'm like, yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind is Tim Hortons, not even Burger King. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
People don't typically think about cafes.
Yes!
Dinner.
Yes!
Like, usually it's like, I'm going to go there in the morning, get some coffee, maybe a muffin or a sandwich or something, and then I'll be on my way.
But like maybe they were I think they were trying to go more cafe because a lot of fast food restaurants are going the cafe route, right? Every place is a bistro now. Like everywhere's a bistro. There's no such thing as fast food anymore. It's bistros, right?
Cafe.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, but like they're a bistro. McDonald's is a bistro, cafe, whatever the hell they call it now, right? Nothing is fast food anymore, and if it is, it's probably like Taco Bell. So like people actually take their time to cook their food, unlike Taco Bell. So the point is, like,
sponsor me, Taco Bell.
They're trying to. Yeah, I want the Triscuits sponsorship. He wants the Taco Bell. I don't even eat Triscuits.
Oh my god.
I was doing it for the sake of the team. Wait, the team's dead. I don't need Triscuits anymore. What sponsorship do you want? I'll think about it. But the point is, like, they. It's just so many weird moves that they did with Tim Hortons. It was just atrocious. Which just, Burger King's not even that good.
It's really, dude. I fucking.
Why do you like? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like Burger King?
No.
Oh,
so
I do.
Whenever my family decides to get some fast food, they always go to Burger King.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I would prefer anything else that's not Burger King because I've had so many fucking like spicy chickens and Whoppers, like just like from them bringing home shit. Like whenever they bring home Burger King, I'm like, I fucking hate it. Like I would prefer. Like, I'm just like, we have an In-N-Out in town. Why don't we just go to In-N-Out? I like In-N-Out so much more. And even like Carl's Jr., honestly. I mean, there's Jack in the Box, but Jack in the Box is a greasy hot mess. And that's like when you're feeling really bad and you need the grease.
Yeah. I went
go
to
Jack
once.
in the Box.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
But
it
I like Burger King.
It's worse. It fucking feels horrible, but I'd take that over Burger King at this point.
But they have mozzarella sticks now, Raz.
At Burger King?
Yeah.
Call me when they get donuts in.
They have actually I think they have donuts.
Yeah, but it's Krispy Kreme, right? It's not Tim Hortons.
What?
Because you don't have Tim Hortons there. So it could be a Krispy Kreme donuts, right?
No.
Wait, who had
you're
KFC that has Krispy Kreme donuts here?
Noob, your equivalent of Tim Hortons, we have something called Wawa.
I don't think that's the equivalent.
It is.
I'm fairly certain Wawa.
They have subs, they have coffee, They have donuts. They have pretzels.
Okay, but so does McDonald's. So I mean,
No, they don't.
like your 7-Eleven is our
Hold the
hasty
fuck-
market.
Hold
We
the
don't have
fucking
7-Eleven.
phone. No,
What?
the fuck are you talking about? McDonald's does not have
We have donuts.
subs.
We have subs. Yeah.
We not here.
American
Oh.
McDonald's doesn't.
Well, I would say
Your
that
Tim Hortons is our Wawa.
I've
I'm
heard
telling you now. Let me get you a fucking page. I'm gonna let you look at Wawa. Wawa.
Speaking of subs,
No, you're good.
yeah. Speaking of subs, that's kind of something I wish was more prevalent in the United States. Like, rather than us just like shoving burgers down our throats, us having sandwiches with actual things in them that aren't as
Mhm.
greasy and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I went to London, like that was at the end of 2016 because it was like for a New Year's thing. I was just like, holy shit, there's so many sandwich places. Why can't the United States be like this? I would rather eat a sandwich than burgers all the fucking time. Jesus
know why?
Christ.
You know why? Because they have stricter fucking food laws over there.
Yeah.
All the dyes are basically banned.
We have a
Fucking
lot of
you're all-
shit still allowed here that is not allowed in so many
Yeah.
other countries. It's so bad.
Straight up, fucking looking at all the international menu items for shit. Like I've went down a rabbit hole one day and watched like all these videos about
Mhm.
different international items on fucking McDonald's and Burger King and shit. Holy shit, they have healthy stuff. Like what the fuck?
Right?
I could get a salad at Burger King.
Right?
In the
It makes
UK.
me so upset.
It's depressing.
And it makes me wonder cuz like people go eat fast food every day here. And it's like imagine if we had stricter food laws, like how much that would help people.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't know how much exactly it would help, but I'm pretty sure it would help quite a
It
bit.
would help.
It'll be a lot, yeah.
Mhm.
I remember my cousin when she lived on campus for university, how she just ate out every single day because she had like she because her house was like 2.5 hours away from campus, so she can't just go home and pick up stuff on a regular basis. She get like a friendly drop in every month to bring food to her every 2 weeks or something like that. So I'm just thinking, I'm going, she would have Subway for lunch like 5 days a week.
Mhm.
And she would have like Wendy's for dinner 5 days a week or something like that. I'm just sitting there going, I used to have fast food once a week to give my mom a break. And since COVID, we haven't been doing that. But I'm
Mhm.
like, you know what?
Mhm.
I don't miss it, right? Like I'll have it, but I just can't even, like I think of vacation, right? When you go on vacation and you're just eating out every single night. And like
Oh,
after
yeah.
a night or two, I'm like I'm a little bit different because I have a bunch of sensitivities with food. Like like weird sensitivities. Like I cannot eat junk, right? It's just not in my blood, which is good. That's not a bad thing. But it's just like I can't think of how people could do that 7 days a week. It just freaks me out because
It's called I'm tired, okay?
no, but that's fine. I'm not saying you should never have like you can have healthy fast food, but then when I hear about but the thing, yeah, but it does exist, right? We have some pretty good places around here, but again, it makes me think like when I went on vacation to Ohio, right? We were looking for places to eat, and we were actually kind of like scratching our heads, going, "Okay, what place is going to give us the least amount of diarrhea?"
Yeah.
Like literally, like we were just like we wanted we like not to sound insulting, but it's like, you know, if we eat here, like there's a lot of healthy options and stuff like that, or we can have like vegan options for my sister, and that doesn't exist in a lot of places for where we were going anyways. Maybe that's just the particular location we were in, but it was just very, very weird. And what's even better is I've heard people vacation from North America to Europe and are like, yeah, their food's very bland and dry. They didn't have any sauces. I'm like, yeah, that's their menu. That's their diet. That's what they eat. That's
we
why
didn't
they're
put
healthier.
all that MSG into this fucking burger.
Like,
Yeah.
the reason why it's so dry is that's the Mediterranean European diet. Is it's not dry, it just has less shit in it. Like
Same thing with soda.
they still have
actually.
sauce. Yeah, their sodas are like more natural.
Way
sodas,
less
right?
sugary.
Yeah, they're way more natural sodas.
Which is why they taste like shit to people from America.
Yeah. Oh, dude, oh man. having soda at your place, it tasted weird. I don't know if it's just like maybe something's different because I'm like I had 7-Up in America and I'm just like, why does this feel weirder though? Like it tastes like they almost added sugar.
Weirder.
Like it tastes
yeah,
more sugar.
Yeah.
You do?
There is okay. If you look at the nutritional facts square on a soda, they have an additional line that says, "Okay, I'm gonna roll down this Diet Coke I got right next to me. Calories 0, total fat 0, sodium 40 milligrams, total carbs 0, total sugar 0, included added sugars 0." That they have that fucking line, included added sugars on almost everything here.
Let me see.
And there's definitely something. 90% of the time, if it's not diet or healthy, there's added sugar.
I have a can of 7-Up Mini in front of me, and all I see is sugars.
See?
Oh, that's weird.
I know. It's fun.
Is it in caffeine free? Hold on, carbonate water.
This is why I don't drink soda anymore.
I wish I didn't, but also I'll live with diet because it doesn't have the additional. At least, even though it's got like aspartame and bullshit, but still.
Yeah, I only started drinking, so I only have the mini cans now. But I used to never drink soda. Now it's just in the house because I'm trying to fucking replace eating grains. But it's not a great replacement.
Eating grains with soda? Wait, what?
Well, like, because I'm trying to get something that keeps me satiated without just eating all day. The problem is I'm eating all day. But that's always the case. That's always been the case for me. And now that I've been physically active again, but I'm still bigger, it's even worse because you get hungry when you're like, you're consuming. So I used to be a big eater and a big exerciser. Now I'm getting myself back into that while still eating. And, my mom's like, you got to go out more stuff. It's not about me going out more. I'm still exercising. That's the thing. But it's a weird interplay of, because I like fruits, like I can't have a salad and be full. I can't have a salad for dinner. It doesn't work. And I've been told many, many times, like, oh, you'll get used to it. You just stop eating
salad for dinner.
Well, because they're saying like, if you have less grains, you eventually get used to eating less grains. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense for anything.
Yeah.
But I can't live off that. I'm active. I need carbs. I need protein. It's not that easy for some, because it's easier for people when they're not moving, right? When they're sedentary, it's like, yeah, you just eat that, right? But yeah, it's a tough replacement, right? I'm not trying to replace stuff with soda per se. Like it's replacing one bad thing with another, I guess. But like I only get the mini cans. I actually can't drink that much. So if I drink it, it's like once in a while. It's kind of like alcohol for me now to have more than 190 mils of soda. Because I restrict that. I only have one can every other day now. I've moved myself to every other day. Like whenever it comes to cookies, if there are any cookies, I'll like 1 or 2 cookies every other day. Chips, it's like quarter every other day. That type of thing, right? It's just being smart about it. I'm not gonna deprive myself, but
right.
Because I know I'm gonna want it or I'm hungry, so I need to eat something. But like I just can't have a bowl of watermelon and blueberries and be fine.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Just doesn't work for me. How do we always talk about food on this?
I don't know, but I feel like I should start cooking for myself again because eating food at home is kind of making me die inside.
I mean, if I was allowed to cook for myself, I'd do it.
Because like my family's diet is so much different than like what I want to eat. Because I'm just like, everything is carbs. And like, it's like lots of pasta and there's like fried chicken.
Yeah.
And like, to get Chinese food. And then like, it's the whole thing. And I'm like, I just want to make my greens and my salmon and be done for the day.
How is salmon? I gotta try it.
Salmon.
Very tasty.
I really like it.
I hear good things about it all the time, but I get finicky when it comes to eating fish. Because I don't like fish.
Salmon, to my understanding, salmon, rainbow trout, sole is whatever. It's just sole. But like rainbow trout and salmon are good ones to go with. I mean, a lot of foods. Like it really matters. I think you just want to stay away from anything that's. I can't remember. I think tuna is kind of risky because of the mercury. Like we have tuna once in a while, but we only have like a can. We don't buy any of it because it's hard, right? Especially with how much shit's like been messed up with it. So
Noob.
Yeah.
Why aren't you allowed to cook for yourself?
Did
you catch something on fire?
No. It's nothing that I did wrong, right? I'm not a great cook. People know this, but I still try my best and moderate it. So, it's just the fact that by the time that I would make dinner, everyone else is making dinner. And this used to be a lot worse when I was younger because my mom would be like, no, I got this. And she would just tell me all the time, it's because it's what she grew up with. She was the one who always cooked for everyone else. So it's like, let me cook. It's my thing that I do. And I'm like, but Mom, you always say you want me to cook for myself. She's gotten a lot more lax with it now because she's like, I don't give a fuck, eat whatever you want, right? But it's just like, because it's also managing food. I eat a lot. So they know what they're buying for groceries. So I don't want to dip in, start cooking how much I would eat in terms of greens and everything else versus what everyone would want. Because we've had problems with that. Not problems per se, but it's just kind of like they'll go and grab something. Like, did you have meatballs last night? I go, yeah. And usually they'll cook like 6 to 8 and I'll have 12 because I'm like 12 will actually fill me up without me snacking. So it just offsets it. So she's just like, yeah, I manage the groceries, so I'll cook. But I mean, if they're out, I'll make something for myself. I'm much better at that. Nothing complex. It'll be super pasta, or maybe I'll do grilled breaded chicken or something like that. Ooh. But I'm not. I have a fear of the barbecue and any open flames. So thanks, milkshake.
One day when we hang out, I will barbecue and I will help you get over your fear of barbecue.
No, see, I love barbecue. No, my girlfriend's a phenomenal barbecuer. She loves the barbecue. If she could do it,
but I'll help you.
But barbecue.
I will help you do the barbecue.
Are you going to make it so that there's not a propane tank underneath that can explode like what my one friend almost did?
Well, your friend's stupid.
He is stupid. I'm not denying that.
The fact that you're paranoid about it would help because you would be aware that it's over there. And
that's what I've been told. Apparently, I'll be a phenomenal baker because I follow rules really well and I'm extremely focused because I don't want to make a mistake. Now, granted, now that I've cooked a little more, I've only forgotten to turn off the stove once.
The fact that you've forgotten how to forgotten to turn off the stove is pretty concerning.
Well, but the thing is, it was because I was making 2 or 3 things at once, and I usually don't do that. So I was trying to get the cat off the thing, and then I'm talking to my girlfriend, and then I was making pasta. I was cooking something else in the oven, and then I make it all. And I'm like, okay, because we don't have a lot of room, right? So I'm trying to place things in my very small kitchen all the time, and I'm like, okay, we're good. Let's eat. I walk away, and my girlfriend's like, you smell something? It smells like something's burning, and I go, oh shit! I left the pan on the open stove. Cool, thanks. I'm very, but I mean, it's just like my driving. I'm very critical about it, right? It's very much. I don't get lax with that type of stuff. It was just, it was a one-off. I hope that's the goal. But anything that risks other people's lives, I am just laser focus on it. Because burning down a house is not a good idea either. So yeah.
Did I ever tell the story about when I was a dumb child and a rag caught on fire while I was cooking?
Actually, I've done the same thing. It was terrifying.
For me, I think I was making mac and cheese or something. I was I think I was 11 or so. I was young. Or I was 10 or 11. I think I was 10. I was 10. I was making some mac and cheese, and I was holding the pot handle because I was trying to make sure the stuff didn't go everywhere and whatever. And me, being the smart kid I was I'm gonna grab something to hold this handle because it's very hot. And I grabbed a kitchen, an old kitchen towel, right? It was kind of falling apart and whatever. But I was holding it, but it wasn't tightly around the handle. It was kind of hanging a bit. And so I'm just stirring this pot, and suddenly I'm I feel something warm, by my arm. I look down and it's on fire.
Oh no.
And I was just oh no. And so what I did was, because we had it's not tile, but the tile type of stuff you can have on your kitchen floor. Yeah. So we have that. And for some reason, rather than going to the sink and just pouring water on it, I just whacked the towel against the floor.
Oh god.
Quick question, Raz. Was it A gas or an electrical stove?
It was a
'Cause-
gas stove. It was a
Okay,
gas
that
stove.
explains why it caught fire so fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fire's scary.
And my dad was just casually, because like we have our like little den area right next to our kitchen, right? And he's just casually watching TV on the other side of the kitchen while all this is going down. And like I didn't make any noise besides whacking the towel on the floor, so he didn't even notice any of it. And I think like a week later, I was like, "Oh yeah, I was cooking and this towel caught on fire."
Oh.
He's just like, Raz, keep it down. I'm watching my shows. Raz like running around with like everything on fire, like the comical chefs.
It was great. This was a fun time.
I mean, that was like me, but I almost lit my hair on, like my arm hair on fire.
What the fuck? How?
Because I was trying to pour things. What was I trying to do? Oh, I was trying to flip burgers on a barbecue. And we had short tongs. So I'm like, I'm already afraid of touching something hot. So I'm like trying to very awkwardly reach underneath the thing for the very back patty. And I go to flip it. I'm like, okay. And then I'm just like, okay, well, while I'm here, let me get the other two, flip that. And I start feeling my arm get a little hot. And I'm like, what's happening? I thought like a bee was on me, and I look, and it's just like my arm is about an inch away from the grill because it was a hot day too. I'm like, oh God. So needless to say, we lost a patty to it falling between the grills. Yeah.
I'd rather lose a patty than lose your arm.
Well, lose arm hair. Very important.
I mean, that too, but you know.
Very important, my MO.
I found that video, by the way, of the company that did that thing with the burgers.
Oh, that's what that company is. I was wondering, like, why they were the ones that posted. Like, okay.
They're called Ogilvy. How the fuck are you supposed to pronounce that? Ogilvy.
Ogilvy. Oh, Ogilvy. Ogilvy.
I guess.
Ogilvy.
Yeah, there's a video. So it's just as awkward as I remember.
Hey, that's exactly true. How they took over and ruined every Tim Hortons in Canada.
Yeah, that's one of the YouTubers I follow. And I was like, yep, that sounds about right. I'm just watching the video. It's like, okay, let us explain the King of Stream by Burger King. On live streaming platform, whenever you donate money to a streamer, you can include a message that goes live. Whoa. Did you know that? Did you know that, Noob?
Whoa.
Did you know that, Raz? Did you guys know
Sadly.
Wow.
that you can send a message that goes live on the stream when you give them money?
Wait, Gamma. Let me get this straight. Did you say that I can save 15% by switching over to Geico?
Don't switch to Geico. They're shit. They're the ones that almost robbed me from my insurance for being an asshole.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, fuck. I'm just the reason people thought that this was fake was because that obviously. You assume terrible things don't exist, which probably isn't a healthy way of thinking.
There it is.
But you see, like, if you go to like 20 seconds in and look at the game this girl is playing, it looks like something somebody fucking made in like 10 minutes. It's just got the just skip like 20 seconds in and you'll see what I mean. Like, just look at that game. That's not an actual game.
Let me see.
God. Who okayed this? That's what I want to know. Who's the dumb fucking corporate drone that fucking
That's definitely
this?
an itch.io game.
I've never played itch.io games, so I wouldn't know. Oh man, I'm still baffled by this bullshit.
I completely like stopped listening for a second. I was just going through their tweets and was like, oh, people are trying to just casually advertise to be like, yeah, fuck you. Like, there's like a few streamers you can see just like advertising in their replies. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Fucking definitely. That's great. And then somebody shared some PETA shit, but I don't care. Whatever. God, what was it? Yeah, no, just scrolling down this, there's like 1 or 2 people that are like, why is this wrong? And then you just see like 20 replies.
It's like 20 replies, 1 like.
One like.
That's my favorite when I'm scrolling through like politics stuff. And like when someone's a moron when you see more replies than likes. Because it doesn't happen on the other side. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use American politics for this. When you see support for Democrats, you see like 70 replies, 2,000 likes. When you look at somebody who's like supporting Trump, there's like 9,000 replies and 4 likes. And like 1 retweet.
Okay.
It's so true though.
I'm scrolling down the replies, Noob, and I need to share something with the both of you.
Oh,
I'm just gonna read it off for the audio listeners.
This is Steam comments all over.
It's an image that says, "Uh-oh, you made a serious fucky wucky. Now you have to get in the forever box." It's in like the fashion that somebody like. You ever see the meme like graphic design is my passion?
Yep.
I love that. I love this so much.
Oh, it's so great. I'm gonna save that for whenever somebody takes an L. I'm just gonna drop that.
It's a
That's
coffin.
the best thing. Yeah, the forever box.
I didn't look at it. I'm just imagining like a little cardboard box that says forever on it.
And here's the reply for that. Oh, are you gonna sponsor me? We just gave you $5.
Yeah, we just gave you $5. Yep, I
We
saw
just
that.
gave you $5.
And he's like, seriously, thank you guys. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm glad that guy doesn't give a shit about what just happened.
Yeah, no. If anybody's seen the original video and hasn't seen Rubber Ninja's fucking tweet with it fixed,
It's really good.
it's great.
Okay, so it makes me think maybe some people actually thought it was a joke, so they didn't react to it.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Maybe that's why that guy said maybe you're gonna sponsor me or something. Like it could easily be like he literally did not know. He thought it was just somebody fucking around and actually just called themselves Burger King. Right? Like how is he supposed to know? That's like if someone was to donate to me and say you want to switch over, but saving 50% by switching to Geico. Like they could say that, and I'd be like, funny viewer, right? Like
there's the video, Newbie.
And I feel like that might be why some of people, I don't know, like why some people reacted the way they did. Because it's like it's kind of like a funny haha, right? Because like you don't actually expect someone to go into your stream and do some advertising for some random like big ass company, you know?
That's how you get banned.
Yep.
I'm just posting all these memes, and then there's the video that me and Raz are talking about, Noob, right above the last meme. Oh god, there was a couple things we wanted to talk about this week, right?
Dude, I'm so happy. Just as a final note, that picture, how they found this meeting with Trump with this guy's reaction face.
Where's that from?
Oh, is that it?
It was the meeting with Trump where he was like trying to tell him about like all the failure statistics and actually handing him papers, and Trump's just like completely ignoring them. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think he's a British. No, where's he? I don't remember. But I love this meme. This is such a good meme, and I don't usually like memes. This is such a good picture.
It is so good.
It's just such a great. It just helps so much with so many things going on right now.
If someone can find the interview, like send it to me because I.
Oh God, no! It's so hard to listen to.
Oh wow!
It's so hard to listen to.
I wanna
like he's literally. You want me to sum it up for you from 1 minute and 47 seconds? Literally, Trump is just looking at the facts and just continues talking. Right? Like he takes a pause, looks at the facts, and he's just like, "Yeah, but it didn't happen." And he's like, "It's right here. It's in your documents." And he's just like, "Well, I mean, we don't know if this is true. It's your documents."
You're literally staring at it.
He's literally. It's so bad. It's. I mean, what more would you expect from something like that? Yeah.
I dropped another tweet. Even Devolver's like, this is the darkest marketing
timeline. Thanks,
timeline.
Digital, for calling that shit out.
At least they know.
Of course.
What's scumbaggy? You know what? Am I the only one who thinks like Devolver's like one of the best developers?
I wouldn't know.
At least with their community, like
Oh, for sure, for
You know?
sure.
Like how they foster a community.
Like, I'm not super involved into it, but like
Neither
I
am
know a
I.
lot of others who are, and like all the things they do for the community. It's amazing.
Yeah, just sitting out like in the back. That's me. I'm just watching from afar, and I'm like, you know what? I think this is the one game studio I don't have horrible things to say about.
But you know, Gamma, over at ProPokeNoob Industries, we also foster community. And for $5, you can subscribe and get my face in 5 different emotes.
Oh, don't you get like 20% off for your first sub?
Wait, what?
What?
For like your first
What?
month? Isn't that the thing where like you get?
What?
Is it?
Yeah, didn't they do like a discount thing for your first
Oh,
month?
wasn't that
That's a new
September?
thing. No,
Isn't
no,
that
no, no, no.
September?
No, this was announced like. Let me find it.
Oh boy,
I'm
they
pretty sure
saved you
it's like
$1 though. Oh baby.
Twitch sub
25% off. Wouldn't that
No,
be
20.
$1.25?
I see September, but I know there's here we go. No, that's 2017. Fuck. I swear to God, it exists. I've seen
Well,
the stuff. I need to find it.
okay, if it's September
It's not
2017,
specifically for
I know they've done
September.
this before for September though.
I know they did for September, but I know it's not specifically a September thing that I'm thinking of.
I need to stop looking at Twitter. I'm just finding random memes.
I need to
We do this with you on
find
Facebook or Twitter, so
At least I'm not on Facebook.
it's true.
That's a
Speaking
bit
of
too far to
Facebook,
go. Oh, hello. Good segue.
Segue.
Hey guys, you know you can make 100% of subscriber revenue by being on Facebook gaming?
Did you know you can lose 99% of your audience by going to Facebook gaming?
Did you know you can still make $0 being on Facebook gaming?
Oh man.
Oh man, I can't.
It's good shit, man. It's good shit.
But yeah, now that when you brought that up to me, I actually didn't know about this before Noob brought it up.
It just came out today. What I saw.
I mean, at least they're doing that.
Like, yeah, but you know what it reminds me of? I was actually it was in reply to a couple of people who made me aware of that this morning. You remember that time, like a year ago, when everyone was jumping ship to go to Mixer? Well, that was a year ago, right? That wasn't just a few months before.
It was about
Was
a year
it
and
a
a half.
year?
Whenever
it's more than a
Ninja
year.
went over,
Like it's
'cause
been
then it
yeah.
became a meme at that point because they were
Right.
like, "Oh, I've got big news," and then everybody's like, "You moving to Mixer? You moving to Mixer though?
Yeah.
Are you moving to Mixer?" So,
But like, do you remember when everyone was just jumping ship and they're just like, "Yeah, Mixer, look what Mixer's gonna do. They're gonna be the news best thing, and look what they're offering. Like, oh boy, Embers, you know, that kind of thing." And everyone was moving. That's what I feel like this is gonna be. They're like, but except like Facebook is being proactive and trying to make it happen. There's like, hey, did you guys hear? 100% revenue from your subs. Are subs $5 on Facebook?
I am gonna find out.
But I just found it hilarious because I'm like, wow, that's desperate. But I mean, it's nice to know that they have enough money to be able to do that. Does it make me want to move? No, because I feel like I'll still make more money not using Facebook's terribly protected site.
I found
The
the
worst-
20% off thing. I was emailed about it by
Oh.
Switch. Yeah.
Wow, look at all these live streams of
No.
the most viewed person on Facebook gaming,
Wait,
which by the way looks like he has a viewer bot. Is 13,000, and then it immediately fucking bottoms out to 26k, or I mean 2600.
Huh.
Damn.
Oh boy, that is a that's a big old flopping drop.
I mean, they can try. Let them try, right?
No, I listen. If you have some way of getting exposure through these means, like go for it. They're no, what's the word I'm looking for? Their technology for streaming isn't as good as Twitch's.
No.
Because I always end up getting drops, and the site just goes fucking wonky. Like sometimes I just lose volume altogether, and it's just a fucking mess. And then the worst part is like it kills the anonymity too. So like if I go to Facebook to watch a stream,
Oh yeah, it uses your real name, huh?
yeah, it uses your real name. So like, hey, I've made an enemy in somebody's chat because they're like, hey, I don't like cats. And I'm like, but I like cats. And then they're like, I'm gonna fucking kill you and your family. And I'm gonna be like, whoa, what? And then I have to worry about it because they know my name. That was a really traumatized situation. But yeah. Like that's a big no factor. Hell, if I go into somebody's stream on Twitch and I'm like, hey, fuck you, nerd. And then they'll be like, all right, fuck you too, nerd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't know. I'm kind of pulling this down to bare bones.
Look, they want my favorite thing is there were people asking when I was reading some threads. They're like, so do you think Twitch or YouTube's gonna respond? No.
Who?
Why would they? That's a stupid model. They don't have jack shit on them.
They have no incentive to do so.
They have no incentive to pay people more because Facebook's paying people more. Like, there's no fucking way. Why would they respond? I mean, it's a valid question, but the answer is very simply no. That's not competition in the slightest. Facebook is not. If YouTube did it, yes, then Twitch has to respond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, for God's sake, could pay me to stream on their site as an affiliate, and I still wouldn't expect Twitch or YouTube to do it. Still wouldn't.
Yeah.
Nor would I trust Facebook, because I don't trust Facebook.
I don't either.
Like, at all.
You know how many times I've been hacked on fucking Facebook?
Well, that reminds me, I gotta check.
And I'm somebody that keeps, like, I pay attention to making sure that I have security on my shit. And it's been too many. Fucking people have nothing better to do.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's the Facebook news. Again, it gets just as little as attention as it should because we talk way more about Twitch stuff and, you know.
You know what? I'm scrolling down Facebook gaming, and would anybody like to take a wild guess as to what 3 games I've seen and none others?
Ooh, pick Raz.
Wait, can you repeat the question? Sorry.
What are the only 3 games I'm seeing on Facebook gaming when I scroll down?
For some reason, I'm thinking Fortnite, League, and PUBG.
PUBG.
PUBG. I know it's PUBG.
You
but
got
I heard someone call it
one.
PUBG, and I love calling it PUBG. It's so great.
You got one. So I am seeing
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, Call of Duty,
Ew.
Warzone, and Fortnite.
Oh, God, was another one that. Okay.
Oh man, the 3 games that share a genre together.
Mm-hmm.
Overrated.
I guess it's Battle Royale, yeah.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
All
I found another one. I found somebody playing PUBG, guys. We found a winner.
We got there!
But it's the mobile version.
Oh, that's Ooh. Alright.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the lowest viewed person and say hi.
Oh.
Aww.
This is why Gamma's a sweetheart. He's still single, by the way, ladies.
It didn't take this long to get down.
Anime loving ladies.
Surprised.
You have to love anime to love Gamma.
I mean, you can just be a nice person. That's cool too.
That loves anime.
I mean, it's a plus, but like...
Gamma's not desperate. He needs an anime loving woman.
What? I mean, as long as you don't tell me I can't watch it. I have one friend who's not allowed to watch anime because his wife's like, no, I don't like it.
What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm good though. I'm fine. I don't... If I'm not allowed to do things I like, then I'm not interested. I ain't gonna drop you on what you like to do. Why should you drop me on what I like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! They're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina?
Whoa!
The Macarena of Time. Hell yeah.
Hey, Ocarina.
Hey!
Did it. Oh, they're playing 3DS. They're playing the 3DS version.
So it's not
shoot.
randomizer.
It might be a randomizer.
No, no.
Can you randomize 3DS?
Oh my god, it's so hard to tell what the fuck they're doing. Like, because
So give them friendly advice.
No, like with the description and stuff. Like,
Oh.
Okay, I'm hold on. Let me. Oh god, I hate Facebook. It always glitches out, especially.
See, this is why you don't buy Facebook. Don't
No.
buy Facebook. Yeah, don't buy it, guys.
Buy it.
Don't
Yeah.
buy Facebook stocks. Except
Refund Facebook.
Unless you want money, don't buy Facebook stocks.
Facebook stocks.
Yeah, look at this shit. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to watch this as opposed to the decent looking viewing experience on Twitch? I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I can't even read the description because Monday, August 24th, 2020 at 4:50 p.m. is stuck on my screen because Facebook fucking sucks.
Oh.
Ew.
What the fuck? Where's the date
That's-
just there?
I know, that's my screen.
Wait, isn't that
This is
just
gross.
literally their message system thrown into a live stream?
Yeah, this is like when you open
It's
a
not
post
even
and you see the
chat.
pictures and shit. It's literally
Ew.
that, and that's.
It's not even chat, Raz. It's fucking comments.
I hate this.
I know, it's gross and ugly and I hate it.
Okay,
This
but you're
is-
chaotic streamer chaos.
Oh wait, I can create a clip, guys. And I can also
Well,
hide
just give me a
comments and
slideshow.
reactions.
It's just a
What are the
slide.
settings? Auto 1080. Okay, sure. Auto generated captions. Okay, actually, that's pretty cool. That's the only thing they got on it. The only thing is the fucking captions.
That's a pretty big deal. It doesn't.
Oh,
It doesn't
captions
protect
are
us from it
horrible,
being
never
shit.
mind.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I hate this. It's so bad. It's so bad.
This is the first time I've actually seen the UI
It's
for
not even-
Facebook
oh,
Gaming,
I-
and like I feel like this is just. It looks cobbled together. It doesn't look like they were like, yeah, we're gonna put some thought into this whole Facebook Gaming thing and make it, look like an actual streaming site where you have a live chat and everything. Like, it looks like they just cobble it together. If it's literally just the comments and the likes and stuff like that, like a regular Facebook post with the fucking stream just slapped in the middle.
I mean,
It-
yeah.
I don't know. It
What did you
doesn't-
expect?
I thought with how much money and resources they would have, they would actually put, effort into this.
No, but they're
Raz.
making money, Raz.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I wish they would use the power of their money to reflect their quality, but let's be real. Who does that
Just,
these
like,
days?
Because this whole thing just shows me they don't actually care and that they've just jumped on the bandwagon for the sake of jumping on the bandwagon.
course they
Like,
have.
I would not trust them.
It is the equivalent of, let's say we got two people. We got Twitch and we got Facebook. And they both have to bring something home for dinner.
Oh no!
We have Twitch come in with the fucking ribeye steak and just slap that shit on the table.
Hell yeah!
Mhm.
And then Facebook's like, I got
Cut this fish in the swamp.
I bought you McDonald's.
I got a potato. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't have any type of way to cook this potato, but I have a potato. It is food and sustenance.
It may or may not be poisoned.
Poison potato, jeez.
It is not poison, but it is spoiled. It is a moldy potato.
Like, that
But
makes
it
it
is
any
It's
edible,
sputted
It's
and
edible.
everything.
and you can eat it
Whoa!
just like that steak, but
Whoa.
it's still potato.
Whoa, man! It's pretty cool.
That is the best way I can fucking rationalize this out. Is Twitch has the really refined experience along with good tasting fucking steak. And then Facebook has this moldy fucking potato. It's food, but it's
just
a
hate it.
fucking moldy potato.
I just hate it because it's like YouTube put effort into it.
I
Twitch
know,
obviously
right?
put effort into it. Then there's Facebook. It's like barely like.
It's Facebook.
YouTube gaming is like a burger in that case. It's like a fucking just a burger. It's edible, tastes pretty decent.
Mhm.
Edible.
Well, burgers don't deserve to be compared to Facebook gaming.
The one thing they do have up on Twitch is that you can rewind through the stream,
Oh, that's nice.
like live. That's the only
Mhm.
thing I like about YouTube gaming. Well, not YouTube gaming,
Or like just
YouTube live streaming
in
now,
general, yeah.
because they got rid of YouTube gaming. Yeah, no, that's a cool thing. Emotes aren't really a thing.
No moderation, or do they have mods yet?
They have mods, yeah.
They've
No,
had
they've had
mods.
mods.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had mods.
Yeah.
What else is there? I mean, there's the recommendations to actual YouTube videos after that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's really it. It's like the middle road. If you want a decent experience, go to YouTube live stream. If you want a great experience, go to Twitch. And then if you want a fucking moldy potato, go to Facebook.
Yeah.
In
Moldy potatoes.
retrospect, like YouTube never really needed YouTube gaming.
No, that's why they got rid of it.
Yeah. Like I guess they wanted to market it specifically towards the gamers to, be in competition with Twitch and bring attention to that, but
Yeah,
I really
their way of
don't need
attention
it.
was making it look like sleeker, which in the end they basically just brought it over to the regular YouTube. So it's like, why have a separate site for that?
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's something. What else did we want to talk about? I know there was like a list.
How did I fuck this up?
So
But yeah, if you go to Facebook Gaming, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just looking. Go.
If you go to Facebook Gaming, you can get 100% of the donated profits and subscriptions.
Wow.
I didn't even see if there was a subscription feature.
Oh no.
I'm guessing there is, because that's what you said. It's so hard to find it too. Like
But you'll make it.
Yeah, you'll make it. Whatever it is. It's so fucking hard to find streams. Like,
but you'll make it.
but like, I literally, Twitch, I go to twitch.tv. Bam, there's a fuck ton of streams. Facebook, I have to go to Facebook, and then I have to type in gaming, and then I have to press Facebook gaming, and then I gotta press gaming video, and then I gotta press browse live streams.
Oh, so it's just a pain in the ass to get to.
That was 4 unnecessary steps.
What in the fuck?
That I, as a non-consistent user, had to go through.
That's still shitty UI UX. Like, how many steps is that? That's like
that was like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even see it on my front page. Oh wait, never mind. I take it back. Gaming video. I have to click a button. It's still more than 1 step. But still, like, see, as a person who didn't know that, I had to go through 5 different steps to even try to find that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Facebook, get your shit together. Also, how do I donate to this guy? Let's see. How do I
just
subscribe?
going in with the money, damn.
Well, no, I want to see how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I accidentally favorited him. Shit.
Does it show up publicly, like, on your Facebook?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, I clicked the thing. Oh my god, they have like a, if you click on the donation thing, or the subscription thing, the supporter badge dealio, it sends me to a page with like, hey, this is what a supporter badge does. You get exclusive content or some shit. You get discounts on merch. You get a custom sticker in your comments.
Is it merch if the streamer decides to sell merch through Facebook?
I guess. And also it sends me to a video where this guy is telling me why I should give him money.
It's a fucking marketing video.
They make their own.
That's so great.
And that's why I just realized that's why he's popular here and got like 16,000 viewers. He was a YouTuber. I see the play button in the background.
Once again, YouTube being the reason people are famous.
I need to actually stop being lazy and edit videos.
Haven't you said that the past 3 episodes?
I have. Yes.
No, I feel your pain, Raz. I had to edit 4 different videos.
I thought you didn't edit those.
I barely did. I had to cut out the parts where like, hey, we're gonna stop recording. Also, fuck you, punch. Fuck you, punch. That was our way of syncing, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I had everybody record their own separate audio, and I would sync it up by punching them and yelling out "fuck you." And I was just like, yeah, that's a thing. Behind the scenes with Team Pocket Aces.
Whoa. Whoa, man. That's
But yeah,
radical.
expect some stuff on there real soon. Very soon. Like super soon.
Soon, TM.
Who knows? Maybe you'll have a watch party of something to go to.
Yeah, maybe you could go to something called twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob where
We're not done
You
the
only had to
podcast yet.
you only had to make one step by typing that in. And then you're there. Shit, that's crazy, right? Who would have ever thought?
Amazing.
That's crazy. I can't believe it. Yeah, no, so those are done and some pop up soon, but still. Yeah, no, this is gross. I don't like it. It is $5 a month.
Okay.
And it sent me to his page. Why? I don't want this. I wanted to go back to the stream. Why do you have to be so difficult? Why? You're supposed to be
User friendly?
no anymore, man. This is I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. If you like it, good for you. If you feel like you're making growth through it, good for you. I hope you get the most growth. This guy just got a subscriber. I don't understand.
Well, maybe he's just worth a subscription.
Probably. Like I said, nothing against the guy. Just the system.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like an okay guy.
Well, you have to watch him more.
I'm gonna go back to watching that Zelda guy. Back to
Have
the
fun.
bottom of the directory. To get anything other than those 3 fucking games, I have to scroll to the bottom of the fucking directory.
That's awful.
Ugh.
Are they not sorted into categories?
Browse games. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Okay, alright. So there's, Jesus, 28,000 people watching Grand Theft Auto shit. 1,000 people watching Halo. Wow, it's really hard to see this shit.
Mm.
Guys, you can watch somebody play 8-ball pool. It's got 1,600 viewers.
The fuck?
That's just
Why?
cool. It's a good pool.
I mean, I
It's
guess.
cool.
But
They're so good at the pool.
Yeah. They're as good at pool.
like actual pool or like
No, video game pool that has
Uh,
lines and tells you
that's
where
okay.
it's going.
Whatever.
I'm disappointed.
Never mind.
American Truck Simulator. 2,300 views.
Not even Euro Truck.
Fuck Euro Truck. This one has guns.
True.
Honk, honk. What is life? Let's see, what's the
dude.
least viewed game?
What is life?
Gamma, I'll spare you with some quick facts, okay?
Nobody's watching Pokemon, noob.
Yeah,
It's your
there's a
time to
reason.
shine. Jump to Facebook.
No, see, somebody told me to do that for Mixer because there's no Mixer audience. And I'm like,
Oh.
that's great. Who do I stream to then?
I take it back, noob. There is a total
One?
of 20 plus 22.
Whoa.
44 people watching Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Holy shit, what a market. Switching.
And half of them are German.
Oh,
Guten Tag, je m'appelle German.
I hope those were words.
They were. Half of them were French. 2/3 of them were French.
I don't know French.
Gamba, do you want some quick facts?
Sure.
Okay, Wawa's
Only
just
do
an unhealthy...
fromage.
God damn it. So Wawa's is indeed just an unhealthy version of Tim Hortons.
Wait, how's it unhealthy?
They don't sell like ice cream.
Tim Hortons doesn't sell ice cream frozen?
No, they sell it melted.
frozen. I'm trying. Yeah. Why would
I'm
you
confused.
sell ice cream not frozen?
Are never frozen ice cream scoops.
Oh man.
It's like beef, but way worse.
Oh,
Hey noob, you
no.
could stream Heroes of the Storm to 4 viewers on Facebook right now.
Okay, I would stream Heroes of the Storm if I actually could stream Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, we gotta fix that somehow.
It's called Fix the Company that runs it. Because they're the problem.
That's not possible, noob.
Well,
It's
then-
gotta be your fault. It's not Blizzard.
I guess
If you blame Activision for your faults, then how are you going to grow as a person?
that is true. I need to just embrace that I'm shit.
Yikes.
What is life?
Shit.
But yeah, they're literally the same thing, right? Wawa and
Yeah, they sell very similar things.
Yeah, it's just oh my god, there's the Pokemon trading card game online.
Yes. How many people?
None. Not one.
Oh.
And there was one person that tried doing it, and there's like a clip. Let's see, what's the clip?
It's a clip. It's them starting up stream, then instantly turning it off after a minute of disappointment.
It's a whole minute. Oh god, I can't see. This isn't even the online game. This is false advertising. Let's switch all over again.
Oof. Can't say that. Actually, you can, so feel free.
He's talking about buying the cards. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Oh,
guy.
so he's just talking about the trading card game online. I see his angle now. Very good angle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where am I? I don't know.
Your house, probably.
Let's go to something that's, I mean, you're right. But also, what should I be doing? What should we be talking about? What is life?
Well, I could continue on with that story that we were going to talk about an hour and a half ago about me at that Protestant church.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we could totally
We
do that.
started halfway through that.
Oh, no,
was
we didn't.
awesome.
We stopped it instantly and just talked for fucking another
Sorry,
45 minutes about Burger King.
I remember jumping into it because I wanted to talk about the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's?
The Jehovah's.
Ah, the Over Witnesses, aka surgeons. So I'll TLDR it because it's pretty simple. They basically told me that because I love people that I'm a sinner. So that's
fuck?
a thing.
How could you?
The fuck? What?
Because
How
they
could you?
split. I'll cut the fluff because, like, first of all, I just never felt like I've been in a royal palace before until I went there. But they basically split the boys and girls up, or guys and girls, I guess, because like most of the guy, I was like the oldest guy there at age 20. I could have been the counselor. Let's put it that way. I could have been the pastor that was talking to the guys, but they split them up, and I didn't know that because my girlfriend didn't tell me at the time. And she's just like, yeah, we split up and and they talked to us independently. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm not a big guy. Like I hate bachelor and bachelorette parties. I'm more of a stag and doe guy. I respect if people want to do it and all that stuff, but I'm just like, I don't like splitting people up based on identity, but all right, sure, let's give it a shot. So I go down with like 9 other guys into the basement, and the girls get this nice like lounge room, and we're shoved in a goddamn corner. Like we get like this tiny little enclosed space. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, maybe they do some meditation or yoga or some shit in that place. Cool, all right, and they start talking like, so how are you boys feeling today? I hope you're having a great day. We're going to talk about the Bible. And in the Bible, we're going to go to, did everyone do their Matthew readings, chapters 4 through 13? And I'm staring at the guy going, yeah, I'm new here. And he goes, oh, it looks like we have a new face. What's your name? And I tell him my name, it's Noob. And they go, oh, welcome, Noob. And why are you here at the church? And I flat out told him, I'm here with my girlfriend. I'm here to support her faith. And he goes, oh, well, we always love having outsiders come in. I'm like, what did you just call me?
Called you a fucking outsider.
And he's like, do you practice religion? I go, yeah, I'm Catholic, not truly devout, but I do believe in the teachings of God. And I go to church at least 4 times a year. And he goes, oh, why don't you go more often? I go, well, to be honest, I don't really like what my church is currently teaching children about them going to hell if they know non-Catholics. And then I kind of stare the guy down. And I'm like, you're a non-Catholic, aren't you? So
that's the day the Noob told older guys that they're going to hell.
Dude, he was like 3 years older than me. He wasn't that much older. That's what made it really fun. Like all the guys in there were maybe 13, 14 and younger. And then there's just me and the guy running it. I'm like, yeah, I feel very, very, very old here, but that's fine. Whatever. So they start talking about, and like the guys were opening up about their feelings, but you know that whole feeling like when you feel like you've been touched by God, where there's like, yeah, I know I shouldn't think this way, but sometimes you know, I don't remember. There's like revealing like really things. I'm just like, it's just teenager talking. Like there's like sometimes I feel like I'm losing my way with talking to God, and everyone's like, oh, and I'm going, okay. If someone came out and said they're a fucking alcoholic at 14, I would gasp. The guy's saying he's losing his way at God. Can we not shame and make him feel terrible? Like, you know, let's talk about this. But they're all like, you know, that whole thing where, you know, you see the drummers like, oh my God. And then just like hugging him. It's like, it's okay. You're going to make it. Jesus won't smite you later. And it's just, I'm sitting there going, oh no, the man's having a bad day. Wow. Yeah. That doesn't happen to normal Catholic men. Yeah. Yeah.
So how fast did you want to leave that room?
Dude, the moment they told me we were splitting up into guys and girls, I was ready to run. When I could. Like, I was just like, I can't even wait to hear what they talked on the other side. And she came out of her side and she's like, yeah, we had a good talk. We talked some Bible mumbo jumbo is what she said. I'm going, wait, were you thinking the same thing? Being like, how did yours go? I go, well, it was an experience. I gave it the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to come back here ever again. And she's like, that's fair. I go, we're good. We don't have to have the same religion. And now we're not dating, so yay.
Mm-hmm.
That was because her parents judged me as being poor and Catholic. I was judged for
How
being
dare you be poor and Catholic?
Yeah, how dare I have a paper route for 10 years because I couldn't find a better job and liked my job, but because I wasn't worth multi-millions like they were, I was poor and therefore not worth their daughter.
Hey, that's a good job.
They
That's a good
hated
job,
me.
though.
Dude, I had so much fun with a paper route. I got to know my entire street. Like, I knew so many people, they actually appreciated me bringing their paper and doing a good job and having it on time. Didn't matter that I was 20 doing it. Like, I just enjoyed doing it. It was a way to get exercise 3 days a week. Eventually, I started hating it because I'm like, you know, it just got super repetitive and redundant, and then I just started losing value. And you know, you're dealing with a bunch of people like coming up to you like, "Hey, thanks for the paper. My wife let me." I'm like, I'm the paper boy. Like, I don't.
That went from 0 to 100 real
exactly.
fast.
Like they'd just be like, "So how's your job going?" Clearly not too well if you're still working the paper. I said, "Thanks." Yeah, that's real kind of you. Thank you.
It would be
I'm
going
20 by
good
the way.
if you're still delivering newspapers, though. I'm confused. How does...
There's a lot of tone-deaf people in my neighborhood. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
They don't know
I
how to
agree
read
with
the
you. Or they don't know how to pick up on social cues, along with, you know, figuring out when is a good time to advertise in somebody's stream.
Get me okay?
Sorry, I had
Sounds like
to.
you got some bullshit stuck in your throat.
No. Yeah, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
As long as important people don't become tone deaf, then I won't worry.
Well, sorry to break your hopes and dreams, but
Mhm.
you're living with... No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that was my story with that. It was just really, really awkward and kind of weird. And yeah. I had lots of fun. Great times.
Yeah,
Great times.
awkward.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
The best times
Let's
I've ever had in
go.
my life.
Fun times.
Yep. Now, Gamma, you were asking me what shmup is?
Like a shoot 'em up?
Yeah, shoot 'em up. So they had a shmup section for GDQ this year, and I always
Mhm.
forget that shmup stands for shoot 'em up.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard schmuck.
Oh
So
my
when I heard
God.
them saying, when someone put in a donation, being like, "Man, I'm so glad they put a schmuck section into." I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa,
love
that's
it.
rude. That's a rude way of telling them that they have some pretty shitty streamers. And then I look and they're playing Toho, and I go, I don't get it. And then I read it shmup, and I go, shmup. Oh, okay. I get it now. Yeah, that's all I meant by shmup. Just that revelation that once again I am inept.
Is it kind of like JRPG?
Junior
yes,
RPG.
Okay, look though, it's just what happens.
You're
okay?
not allowed to live that down. Fuck you.
Look, it's just it's an innocent mistake from a guy who in his life has had horrible situations when it comes to understanding anything.
Guys.
Blah, 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 blah.
You know how we were talking about Burger King?
No, what do they do now?
No. My dad just texted me, and he's like, "We have Burger King downstairs."
Oh!
What?
I'll
Guess
pour
who's
one out
eating-
in Pixelmon.
Guess who's
Space
eating a
Down.
spicy chicken today? I guess. This is my life now.
I spaced out. What did I miss?
Raz has Burger King for dinner after talking about his kids having
no!
Burger King for dinner.
Let's get the Impossible Whopper. That's pretty good. And
The point is she doesn't want it. The point
Yeah.
is she doesn't
Yeah,
want
but they're the only place that you can buy onion rings, Raz.
Oh my god.
Are they?
No, they're not.
around
Don't
here,
listen to
at
this
least.
theoretical man. Don't listen to this man.
Oh, yeah. Noob,
When you
I'm
come to
scrolling down-
Canada, yeah.
Mhm.
No, I was gonna say when you come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
when
come
you
to
come to
Canada.
yep, when you come to Canada, I'm gonna show you a real burger joint, and I'm gonna bring you guys on a grand adventure of
Red
things that are
Robin.
very, very tasty. No, it has nothing to do with
Red.
Robins. It has nothing to do with
Sure?
Robins.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure, man.
You sure about that?
I'm almost confident.
How sure?
It's a good. How sure? So sure because it's AAA Canadian beef.
Ooh.
Is that like Kobe beef? Is really good or expensive? I've never had Kobe
mean,
beef. Is it good?
I don't know what
Never
Kobe beef
either.
is. I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's like $1,000 meat.
Ew! No, what the?
It's
fuck? Who buys
cows that were
They pamper
Word.
the shit out of their
Yeah.
cows.
they massage the
then-
fuck out of those cows, give them all their hopes and dreams and stuff, and then
Aw, and then slaughter.
and then they I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God. You know what happened
Sad
during
life.
tutoring today?
What?
My student, he's in grade 9. He told me that he killed a spider the other day, but he didn't kill it at first. He didn't tell me that. What he ended up doing at first was capturing it and feeding it flies. I'm like, oh, that's nice of you. Helping it. He's like, yeah, it was pretty cool. Then I killed it. I'm like,
Why?
wait, what? And he's like, because I don't want it in my house. And I'm going, okay, that's fair. Do you realize you sound slightly psychopathic by saying you fed it to make it comfortable and then you killed
then
it?
you
He goes,
killed
I mean,
it,
I put it in a bottle, and I was feeding it flies in the bottle.
You gave it a home, and then you
I
killed it.
yeah, and then I just decided to squish it. I'm like,
Huh.
I'm just like, huh, okay, sure, man, whatever.
So he's on a watch list somewhere, right? Like,
It was kind of funny how that added up.
Mm.
Yeah, that was an experience.
what I was scrolling down and gonna say was I've passed by somebody with a clip of their Nuzlocke. They're doing an Emerald Nuzlocke,
Nice.
and they had chat choose the starter. It was randomized, so
Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
Chat decided to choose Lugia.
Okay.
Would you like to know what Lugia's only attack was?
Explosion.
Whirlwinds.
Oh. That hurts right in the
How?
nerds, man.
How do you
that
get
hurts.
past that?
So what you have to do is you have to use whirlwind 20 times and struggle.
Honestly, yeah. that's
Shit,
the
you know,
only choice.
it's
You
struggle
need to buy
stress
a
at that
fuck
point.
ton of healing potions, then I guess.
Don't you remember
That's-
that one time that I had with my Latios who only started with explosion? So what I had to do was explode 5 times before I got Pokeballs, and then I thought it was a genius because I'm like, oh, I'll use explosion 5 times and then just struggle my way, not realizing because I only had one Pokemon. Every time I died, I would lose half my money and my Pokemon would heal, so I'd still have 5
Yeah.
explosions. I didn't realize that, and it didn't occur to me because I'm like, I'm gonna get through this, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh yeah, that's not gonna work." Okay,
Yeah, no, you were
we
soft
lose,
locked.
guys. We lose, guys. See you later. Have a nice day.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I can't catch any Poke. I think. Oh, it was in Gen 1 too, so like I couldn't buy anything because I think I spent all my money on balls that I end up failing all my catches. I'm like, how do I level this up?
God.
It was not wonderful. In the slightest.
Nuzlocks are crazy sometimes.
They're great if you make them work.
They're crazy sometimes. Those
Sometimes.
silly little rules and games that you play. I don't know.
I don't know either.
What was that other thing we want to talk about? There was 3 things I know.
I have so many things that I want to talk about because I'm catching up after you like went off for 45 minutes on Comcast or something.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
oh.
shit. I should have my Comcast rant. Fuck ISPs. Okay. Should I tell my story? Should I tell my story? Because I'll be here like an hour.
I thought you couldn't be here for an hour. Don't you have work?
I can't. I gotta leave in like half an hour.
Oh man.
TLDR.
TLDR, my router was fucked. Ethernet ports in the modem were broken. Comcast is stupid. I tried using the chat service to get somebody to be like, okay, so here's the deal. I know what the issue was. I troubleshooted it. I had made sure that it is the Ethernet ports in the modem.
He did. I was there.
That were fucked. I've done this several times. I did all these different Ethernet cords, different laptops that I knew worked.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
So I write this and I tell the guy, I'm like, hey, Faraz.
Not Raz, Faraz.
Yeah, Faraz.
Yeah.
Man, I need a new modem. He's like, okay, I'm going to refresh your modem. And I'm like, but that's not the issue. He's like, does your internet work? And I'm like, yeah, the Wi-Fi does, but the Ethernet doesn't. And he's like, okay, so your internet doesn't work. And I'm like, no, it works. It just, the Ethernet doesn't work. He's like, I'm going to refresh your router and your modem router because it's a hybrid. I hate that shit. It's so stupid. So he does that. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Whatever you got to do so that you can get me a new fucking modem. Noob is in the call with me as I'm doing this. And you can hear me verbally getting more and more frustrated as I go on.
It was quite a spectacular sight. It was really, really, really interesting.
And after I explained to him again that I already troubleshooted it, the issue is the Ethernet ports.
Yep.
I need to replace my modem. I believe this is the only way that this could be resolved. He's like, I'm going to refresh your router modem again. And in about an hour, trust, I'm going to have you call me back.
I have no...
At this point, I start screaming.
Yep.
I too would start screaming.
And I'm just so frustrated and upset. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm calling them. Because I tried doing it before that, and I couldn't get to a person.
Yep.
So I pick up the phone.
And he called 1-800.
1-800 Comcast.
Got junk.
So I pick up the phone. And the robot starts talking. And I'm already frustrated at this point. And I give the information that it needs to find my account. And it's like, so how can I help you today? And I'm like, no, I want a representative. 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 Give me a person. No, I don't want your help. Give me a person. For about 10 minutes.
Yep.
And then I finally got the thing to be like, all right, do you want a person? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I want a person. Please give me a person. Please. I'm begging you, give me a person. So I finally get a person. Her name was Angela, which is really convenient, so I don't have to remember her name.
Yep.
She was very polite. You could tell that there was basically a gun to the back of her head. To the point where she had to do the same exact things Faraz did. And she's like, she's got that tone in her voice where she's like, I gotta do this. I don't really have a choice. And I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, it doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work either. No, this doesn't work. And she's like, it sounds like your fucking Ethernet ports are broken. You should replace your router modem.
Cam was like, thank you.
And I'm like, oh, really? Oh. All right, cool. Yeah, so how can I get a new router modem? And she's like, well, you can wait 3 to 5 days to have one mailed to you, maybe. Probably get lost in the mail. You know, the whole postal service right now is not on good terms with anything.
It's a hot mess, yeah.
Is it?
Oh,
yeah, they're trying to dismantled the postal service.
oh,
and they've
just-
already got rid of shit, and it's
is
awful.
that what they're talking? Okay, because I know
Yeah.
of that, but
So I'm like, no, fuck that. No, thank you. Is there a store I could pick it up maybe at? I mean, I know where the nearest Comcast store is, 20 minutes away from me. Is it possible I could just go there and pick it up? And she's like, yeah, I could just write it on your account and you go and pick it up. You're gonna need to bring the modem that you have now. And I'm like, well, fuck. Hence, this was like 10 minutes after the podcast was supposed to start. I think, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So I would like to thank Noob and Raz for their patience with me in
You
my
took us on an
adventure.
adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in a Discord. I have my Discord on my phone, which is completely legal, by the way, because I'm not holding the phone. I'm just talking.
yeah, he didn't make it clear that he was talking while driving.
I mean, well, you can probably tell with the cursing because I drive in New Jersey, and New Jersey is probably one of the worst states to drive. So I go to the nearest Comcast store, and I'm like, I'll be back, guys. And they're like, wait, you're leaving your phone? And I was
In
like,
the car?
I locked my doors. It'll be fine. So after about 10 minutes of being inside the store listening to, oh god, what's the name of that song? I had it stuck in my head.
Flight of the
What's the name of the
Bumblebees?
song? No,
Tinkerbell?
Carrie
Superplum?
Underwood, Before He Cheats, that music video was playing in the background on loop for some reason.
Oh my god.
Which it's a good song, but after about the third play, I'm not feeling it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll take a four-wheel to the side of my head at this point. Louisville Slugger. I'm sorry, I forgot the lyrics.
Didn't she
But yeah,
keep her name in his Chevy, whatever?
yeah, she carved it into his
leather
leather
seeds.
seats.
There we go.
Seeds. I just said seeds. What the fuck?
Raz is really ready for Wind Waker this week.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, can I just have? I finally run it. I finally talked to the guy, and I'm like, can I just get the new router, please? I've been a mess. This is the worst thing. I hate this. And he's like, okay. So he goes in the back and he's like, we just got these in today. And I'm like, good. I hope it works. And he's like, I hope it works too. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? No, don't be like that. I want you to be sure that this is gonna work. So, what was it?
Oh man, that's good.
Yeah. So
Raz
I
and
get back in the car. Yeah, they hear. I pop back in my car and I say hi to Noob and Raz again, and I turn my head slightly and I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. There's a Taco Bell right next door. So I decide that I'm going to turn on my video because I can. Unlimited data, motherfucker. And then I start pulling through the drive-thru with the Taco Bell. And I got me some nachos.
He didn't get us food. I'm very upset.
didn't.
Well, you didn't ask. So
I asked.
I did.
You
I
would
wanted the
never-
taco starter pack.
bullshit. You would never eat Taco Bell.
No,
You
I
would
wanted
never
the
fucking
taco
touch
starter pack.
Taco Bell.
I have
Ever.
never touched it once. I never will. You're right.
So I get my food. We're driving. I'm showing them all the sights.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As this
Trailer
is
park,
happening, I can't read my phone,
Mhm.
and I get a little thing on my thing when I get back, and I'm like, oh look, ProPokeNoob has tweeted. Listen, motherfucker, I told you about the Taco Bell. It was tempting. It's the most tempting Taco Bell I've ever seen. Tacos and chips.
Oh, more
Either
chips.
way, whatever. So I get home and I plug in the modem. It works, and then I cry myself to sleep before the podcast.
Yeah, he cries himself to the podcast.
I cry myself all the way to the podcast. Fuck Comcast.
That was the
I had-
whole purpose of that conversation. Was fucking.
Yeah, it's the whole purpose. I had so many fucking hoops I had to jump through to fucking get a piece of hardware replaced that was 3 years old. And I'm pretty sure that's the regular lifespan of a modem, especially from fucking Comcast.
I feel like
Much
mine's
shit
been
like that.
around longer than that.
Well,
Like
from
5.
Comcast, though.
Oh, from Comcast, yeah.
Comcast.
Mine's from
Lifespan.
AT&T.
End of life. That sounds horrible. What the fuck?
It does. What the hell?
What's
That sounds like my fucking router's on its deathbed, and it's like,
I mean, it was.
please
Yeah.
don't replace me. Please. I'm at the end of my life here. Just give me a few more weeks.
Gotta put him down.
It doesn't tell me.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I mean, you do have to put down the router at some point.
Yeah.
Like how the spider was put down. You're gonna feed it some RAM first.
End of life router. That's fucked.
That just kind of sounds scary. What the heck?
It's so morbid.
Part of the machine.
This piece of hardware is at the end of its lifespan. It's gonna slowly pass into the next fucking hardware land. I don't fucking know.
Next generation.
They're probably just gonna melt it down for the fucking lead or whatever's inside of it. Rip out the copper.
You mean disappointment?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, now I have a new modem router, and life is not horrible, I guess.
Yay!
Well, for that particular reason.
Yeah, sadly, my motherboard Ethernet port doesn't work still. But I guess that was just my computer being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly. It happens. I think I've had this thing for like 5 years now. Maybe. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, now that I've completely derailed the conversation, go guys, go!
What was happening?
I don't. Did we have anything else?
I swear, there was a list. Yeah, you've had a list going.
Oh, I want to talk about Canadian Trump.
Is that O'Toole?
O'Toole!
Oh,
Yeah, he won the equivalent of the Republicans in Canada, the Conservative Party. His slogan is "Take Canada Back."
I hate it.
Yikes.
So here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna sound super rude right now because this is how we view American politics. Okay, I expect something like "Make America Great Again" from America. I do, right? And I don't mean that against you guys, right? I never mean anything rude against America or like any culture when I say something like that. But what's really weird is I watched his thing like. I think it was 3 or 4 months ago when he put out his campaign thing that he was going to be doing to become the next political leader. First of all, our current conservative leader, or I guess now former, is a scumbag, and his entire policy is about just making fun of Trudeau. And like he's homophobic, he's misogynist, he's just the good old bag of shit.
The good old trifecta.
Good old trifecta.
Scumbag.
White high class man. So what ended up like when he was elected, or when O'Toole was put in, it didn't surprise me. But I'm just sitting here going, if only we had something in history that happened relatively about 4 years ago that could identify what would happen when someone of that type of language we're not sure, but 99.99% sure, caused an entire country to catch fire, literally and figuratively, and win again.
Cough, cough.
Yeah, so, excuse you. I know, Robitussin's in the back. But... but, like, it's so weird because, like, it's not like Canadian politics don't take part in propaganda. It most certainly does. And sometimes, like, it's just, like, it's stupid. But I feel like it really doesn't get anywhere in Canada. And I'm just kind of surprised that of all the things, like, this guy could have hid that he was a Canadian Trump, because he is a Canadian Trump. Just like our current Ontario Premier. I'm going to say that out blatantly. If he wants to come after me, I'd love to talk to you, Mr. Ford. But, like, it just doesn't fit the same bill. And, it's just kind of weird. Right? I don't know. Maybe times will change now that other people are getting older, and there's like, you know what? We need to keep our things in we've been privileged for sure. I mean, we need to keep Canadians going, of course. Yes, nothing about privilege, all about Canadian. Yes. The Don Cherry, the people who support Don Cherry, which, by the way, do not support Don Cherry. He is racist AF, but he's also really sucky. but it's just really weird how those politics happen again or are happening, and it's just like we just had an example of how bad this can be. Why would we do this again, and why do we think that this is going to work? If it works and he gets elected, I might move to. Okay, so let's see. We can't go to Canada anymore. America. Sorry, guys, I'm not coming to America.
Yeah, we're even more on fire.
Yeah.
I'm currently on fire, so you know.
Literally, yeah. Raz is in California. Oh boy. And on fire. So I'm thinking if we needed to escape somewhere, you know who never goes, like, do you never hear about this in the news other than for one specific thing, but it doesn't actually matter? Let's go to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what their political stances are there, but no one ever talks about Ethiopia in the news. That's probably a bad thing, but at the same time, it's kind of low key, you know? I'm sure it's a very nice place in the summertime, not 50 degrees, and you know, it might be not bad. So this is my formal invitation to buy you guys plane tickets to go to Ethiopia. And
I'm sorry, what?
We'll start a gamer house. We'll start a streamer
in Ethiopia. See, for some reason, Sweden was like the first place that came to mind for me.
Why don't we just go to fucking? Wait, is it? Okay, I know maybe it's Norway, Sweden, something. I don't. There's some place over there that they give you free internet and it's fast as fuck, boy.
I'd love that.
I want fast as fucking.
And they have like a whatchamacallit. They pay you like $1,000 to move there. It's like hey, why not? Other than the freezing cold.
Speaking of internet, I was reading a tweet. There's like a thread that I was going through, and people were like, "Yeah, like apparently internet in the United States is ungodly expensive compared to everywhere else."
Yeah,
and I was not aware, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ!
Probably
capitalism.
And I have my like 20 download like. 2 upload. It doesn't even reach 2 half the time. It's like 1.6 upload. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, how much do you pay?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my dad because he
I pay like
that. But like,
I have 300 down and 11 up for $100 a month.
Jesus.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? Come here with that money.
I know that it's at least like 60.
Wait, how much do you pay, Noob?
Okay, we're on a family plan. By the way.
Wait, wait. Do you have data caps over there or no?
Yeah. Well, yes, because we don't pay for unlimited internet. We don't pay for unlimited data.
I do.
Okay,
but Gamma, here's the thing. I get 30 upload and 500 download for that same price, and it's a family plan, which also includes our TV and our phones.
Jesus, yeah. I only have internet because we just have Hulu because cable's fucking expensive, and we're just like we're not dealing with that.
The fact that Noob is making fucking Bell Communications sound decent.
I'm Rogers. My friend though has
the same thing.
My friend has a gig download, and I think only pays like 10 or 20 more. It's just like
damn.
Jesus.
I'd have to ask the official numbers, but it's. I think we're about the same. Maybe I'm conflating it, but
man, just fuck internet monopolies. Fuck monopolies in general, dude.
I like the
well, I don't.
Like I think my. What?
You get? I was just going to tell a quick story about Monopoly.
Okay.
I think I'm the only person that's actually made a friend through Monopoly.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Really? Damn.
And it was only because I kept donating to the soup kitchen. He would be turning around at the table asking for $1 for the soup kitchen. And I'd be like, here's $1 for the soup kitchen.
My friend was obsessed with collecting all the ones. Like literally, his entire existence was to collect. So if you had to give him like $28 in change, he would literally say, "No, exchange all that for ones and pay me in ones." So I do it, and then at one point we needed ones. I never learned that there were 72 ones in a game of Monopoly at standard. So we figured that out, and then we had to start digging into another Monopoly because I have like 7 or 8 different iterations of Monopoly. Jesus. So we dug into the next iteration of it because I love Monopoly, and we haven't played in years, by the way. But I have a bunch of different ones. But we just started digging in. We had like 2.5 boxes worth of Monopolies, Monopoly ones being used for him, and like at one point it would be like $140. He paid me in ones.
Fuck.
And I had to count in tens for that. The other greatest thing we ever did was loans. and IOUs.
Oh,
Where we
no.
pulled out a piece of paper and we just started writing. Like we were about to be bankrupt, but my friends are all like, no, we don't want to kick anybody out right away. So just write me an IOU. So I think I was $800 and something in debt to someone. And another one of my friends he kept like racking it up, and then someone actually went bankrupt. But then rather than people buying it off, someone who was out of the game decided to take on their debt in IOUs to try to get ahead of that.
That's so good.
It was the dumbest game I've ever played, but it was great.
I've never finished a game of Monopoly. Ever.
Really?
Really.
Oh.
Last time I played it when I was when I was like a child, and it was just one of those things where it was like, this isn't fun anymore. I don't care anymore.
Anymore is the key word.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I did have Littlest Pet Shop Monopoly though, and it came with like the little pet things, and they were really cute. I loved it.
Little Pet Shop was cool.
I just caught a zombie Azumarill.
Why is it a zombie?
Congratulations.
I don't know.
Yeah, what did you do?
It was just like it has like a blue scar face. It's weird.
Do I really have to open up?
I don't have it on me right now. It's in my box. Don't do it. I'm finishing my maze. Get away from me.
Oh. Here, who wants to hear a rumor that's popping up today? Even though people have been talking about it for the longest fucking time.
What rumor have people been talking about for the longest time that I don't know about? Probably.
The Switch Pro.
The Switch Pro. Oh.
Yeah, or now it's called. They're not saying anything about a Switch Pro. They're saying that there's going to be a better display Switch coming out next year.
What does that mean? Better display, like just a better screen?
Yeah.
So the hardware, besides
Let's
that's
see.
going to be the same.
I'm gonna read the article. Take note, this is all hearsay. This is not confirmed or anything. Don't yell at me when it's not true.
Gamma's not true.
Fuck. So Nintendo is ramping up internal production on a new Switch SKU, which, by the way, SKU is it's like that the type of Switch model and stuff.
Sure.
Like you know how there's AGS 001 and AGS 101?
Nope.
It's kind of okay. Well, they're different models of the same thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Supply the sources say that Macronix will supply the internal flash memory. There's no concrete information on this device, but based on the reports, it seems like the new Switch isn't meant to be a next-gen contender with 4K support and higher specifications. Instead, it should be an upgrade over existing models with a better display and more enhanced interactive features, which will indicate better built-in haptic sensors and possibly new and improved Joy-Con controllers that hopefully don't fucking drift.
I was just about to ask, so is this still going to be drift?
You know what? I was one of the people
4K now.
Fucking
drift in 4K.
I thought people were just fucking nuts saying that this shit drifted. And then literally when I brought it, like my friend said his started drifting, and I'm like, whatever, man.
It gets
then
really
mine started drifting, and I was so
really
mad.
Yeah.
The fucking timing on that. It was impossible to fucking hatch Pokemon eggs. Fucking
because you'll be trying to move in one direction and the game's like, no, I want to go over here.
Yeah. You want to go pick up that egg, you dumb fuck? No, it's my egg now, asshole.
There was one time I was playing Breath of the Wild, and literally my left Joy-Con started drifting, and I was like, okay, how long is it going to drift for? And so I didn't have my hand touching the Joy-Con. It went for like an entire fucking minute. And I was just like, you done? Are you done yet?
Are you done?
Are you finished?
Have you decided to chill?
It was awful.
You baboon.
Yeah, people are still saying there's a possibility for a Switch Pro, which I'd like. Because don't get me wrong, I like the mobility of the Switch, but I wouldn't mind like an option to have just higher frame rate on a game. Like if I had to choose between the two.
Yeah, and like I currently just use it in docked mode now.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
If I had to choose between frames per second and mobility, I'd probably go for frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they could probably implement both. I don't know. I feel like it's something they could do.
It sounds expensive. It's like
It does. I wouldn't mind
how
paying
gaming
extra though.
laptops are much more expensive than gaming desktops, and you're just like,
I mean, well, that's because yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it's like you have
that.
to balance everything out and also have it be portable.
Yeah, the portability along with like making sure that the equipment is more durable as well.
Like you're cramming everything in like a small space and just the whole thing.
Yeah, but
All
I
this
don't know.
stuff. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a Switch Pro. I'd drop the money on it, but I don't know. It's almost impossible to get Switches nowadays. It's fucking stupid. People are still scalping them ever since this whole thing started.
Oh yeah.
Like if I pull up eBay right now, let's see how much they're charging for Switches. Nintendo Switch. Video game consoles. First listing, $400, $400, $400. Oh my goodness, $400. That's a steal. $400 and a $20 credit. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's bid at $400. The buy it now is $575 plus $15 shipping. Man, y'all are scumbags. Go back to the bridge you fucking crawled out of.
Do you suggest they're living in the foundation of a bridge, not under one?
Man. Did I ever tell you about the time I not accidentally, I technically scalped?
Oh.
Scalped?
Back when
Technically.
Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U was coming out, they had this thing called a GameCube controller adapter.
Oh yeah.
In which I pre-ordered at Best Buy, and I also ended up ordering on Amazon. I got the Amazon one first, and I had already prepaid for the Best Buy one, so I went to get my money back because they still didn't have them in stock. But guess what? The day I went to get it, they had it in stock. So I'm just like, fuck it, give me that shit. It was only $20, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it on eBay for $20. People want to bid on it, they bid on it. And then the final ending bid was like $100, and I'm like, oh.
For the adapter,
did I just scalp? Whoops. Yeah, it was literally impossible to get them. The fact that I got two was like a miracle.
Yeah, I got mine. My friend actually for my birthday, she found one used at a GameStop and bought it for me and gave it to me for my birthday.
Nice.
So that's how I got mine.
Gotcha.
There weren't any new ones around. It was kind of crazy.
I think they're still available, like more massively available now that they have people who have like knockoffs and shit.
Yeah.
Switch GameCube adapter. Because it works on the Switch too. Yeah, it's only $20 for the knockoffs. Yeah. So that was the time I accidentally became a scalper.
Whoa.
Wacky antics and shit like that.
I can't forgive you, I think.
Somebody cue the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, somebody dropped the Trailer Park Boys theme.
Don't know what that is either.
I don't know what that is.
Bullshit, you don't know what fucking Trailer Park Boys is.
I never watched Trailer Park Boys.
I have no idea
what
that
it
is. I have no idea.
It's a kind of theme song.
It's a Canadian.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah.
Sure, Gamma.
Uncultured.
Gamma and the boys accidentally scalp Wii U parts.
Speaking of Wii U parts, I'm upset I don't have my Wii U with me. Because when I moved out of my apartment down in SoCal, I had to fly back up, and I did not have enough room to take my Wii U with me.
That sucks.
Oh.
So it's been sitting in storage for months, and I swear to God, like, when I go to pick it up, it's not going to function anymore. I don't have any faith that it's going to function anymore.
It'll be fine.
Like, it's in a temperature-controlled space. But
mine is sitting in the corner with fucking dust all over it.
No, it's in a box along with all its other parts.
Is it Cheeto dust?
Wait.
It's like, no.
You fucking shove Cheetos in your fucking Wii U into it? Like, what the fuck?
I never had a Wii U. Joke's on
There
you.
you go.
I just want to get one so I can try running Wind Waker HD. My copy of Wind Waker HD is still in there. Yeah.
Mine might be too, actually, now that I think about it.
You know what game I should play on stream?
Wind Waker HD?
No, I already play enough Wind Waker as it is.
Oh, I guess.
I should play
Mhm.
Dragon Quest for the Wii.
Sure. Why not? Wait,
Because
for the Wii.
For the
Yeah.
what?
yeah. So Dragon Quest for the Wii. Let me grab the actual name. I forget what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Quest Swords.
Okay.
The Masked Queen of the Tower of Mirrors. Okay. This was a first-person slasher game.
Interesting.
So you use the Wii control to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had a sword, and you would basically slice at different parts of the screen to attack the monsters. And I think you
So,
could
like-
cast stuff. I can't remember. I didn't get too far in it.
So kind of like how Skyward Sword has the directional slashing.
Yes,
Okay.
literally that, except it was like a first-person kind of like linear dungeon sort of thing. So you choose to go down a path. You just go down the straight path, and it would stop you at preset encounters. And you'd have to fight them by doing different types of slashes at
Okay.
the screen to attack certain things. It was actually a relatively fun game. I didn't get far in it because I think I got tilted by it, but I actually bought a foam sword with because I got the Skyward Sword Special Edition Wiimote.
Ooh.
So
Oh, yeah.
I was using that to play Dragon Quest Swords. It's a pretty fun game.
Speaking of
things considered.
Skyward Sword, I don't know. Is my 25th anniversary CD still around?
Oh, Skyward Sword, isn't that getting ported to the Switch?
Is it?
Isn't that a rumor?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a rumor, but
Yeah.
I think it was like Best Buy leaked the page or whatever on their thing,
Nice. Thanks, Best Buy.
which 90% of the time it's usually the case. So that'd be pretty cool. I can actually play the game instead of having to worry about motion controls.
But Joy-Cons.
Controls.
Yeah, but maybe they'll be like, hey, what if people
You can't play
use
Skyward
motion
Sword
controls?
without directional controls, can you?
Yeah, you can.
You
They
can.
can fix it. They could set it that way.
Well, not the version on
Not-
the
You have
Wii.
to-
No, you have to use
Not
the
initially,
controller.
no.
You have to do the slice though, like the whole thing where you go and throw your things like swing,
like
and then you throw
all-
the laser beam thing.
Like the entirety of that game is based off of the fact that you have motion controls. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're
They-
gonna keep it in.
They could, but also they could definitely just set it so that you don't have to worry about motion controls.
But
I-
would they put that much effort in? Because like
They
that would take
okay.
some work.
They would. Reason being, they did that. They sort of did that with Twilight Princess. Did
Hmm.
you notice that fucking the Wii version of Twilight Princess is literally just fucking flipped so that Link doesn't have his sword in his left hand?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Huh.
It's super a thing, and they did that, and it was dumb, but it's a thing they did.
I've been lied to.
Huh.
I shit you
Also-
not, that's an actual thing.
I opened my Skyward Sword case and was reminded that as a child, I had no fucking idea that Club Nintendo was a thing and that I could get free shit. And I'm so
Yeah.
pissed because I never took advantage of it
Same.
and no one ever told me. Like, I realized it was a thing after it ended and people were talking about how
I
it was
feel
gone.
you.
And I'm
Yeah.
so mad. I could have gotten so much free shit.
Same.
I feel you.
Yeah.
And I basically I found out about it literally maybe half a year before they ended it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just redeem the points for all these. And now I have a roll of posters that I've never put up and probably never will. But I
Aw.
did get I got a Wind Waker poster and I framed it. It's really fucking cool.
Oh, that's cool. I
It's
would
got
have
all the
gotten all the
characters.
posters and calendars. Yeah.
Yeah, they're worth it. You know what else I would have done if I had the time?
God damn it, Gamma.
What?
He's gonna end the podcast.
Yeah, I am. I would have ended the podcast.
I
I'm
gotta
sorry
go
that
in,
I
like,
have to work.
7 minutes.
Yeah. Stop working. Live like me.
Listen, if I
Poor
can,
and really sad.
I'm both of those, but I have a job.
Oh God. That doesn't still be to go get a job.
You have a job.
I guess online creation is a job in tutoring.
Online creation and tutoring. You're helping mold the minds of the future youngins who hopefully won't be stupid.
That's the best compliment I've ever gotten in my life about what I'm doing.
I believe in you to make it so that they're not that dumb.
That's right next to EduHor, so you know that works for me.
Speaking of that,
what could you possibly?
So Raz, where can people find you on the internet? If they want to
Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Wait! What was the word you said? Because I honestly don't know. I was just
EduHor.
Oh, no, never mind. No, I'm sorry. Holy shit! I missed that. All right, so if we're talking about EduHor's noob, where can people find you on the internet?
Thank you.
She left. No, Raz, I'm sorry. I swear to God, I didn't hear what he said.
Wait, hold on. Did you
just
leave Raz
mumbled
because he called you that, or did you leave because you didn't want me to be called that and you wanted that title? Which one was it?
I'm confused.
I didn't even catch when you said it, and then you said it again. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I partially heard it, so I just mumbled whatever I thought he said. And then I went over to Rez because Noob likes to be the last one to say his stuff on the podcast.
Loyal listeners, this is why you fucking actually listen and don't be me and Gamma, apparently.
Yep.
I mean, I actually listen.
Don't pretend you're listening.
What do you mean?
I'm
Dude,
kidding.
I listen, but I have comprehension issues sometimes. Just like, what did I say before? What were we talking about?
We were talking about where people can find Raz on the internet.
Oh shit, no, I forget what Raz said, and then I called it like something core or something like that. Oh, anal fries. That one. Instead of animal fries.
Yeah, animal fries instead of animal fries.
At least it's not butt chugging.
Thank you, Gamma. You did the work for me.
God damn it.
I appreciate you, dude.
I'm RazzberryBlitz. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, soon TM. RazzberryBlitz. I'm the most active on Twitter, but it's not even really posting stuff. I mean, I guess I posted a couple things recently, but like that's the most active I've been. It's been really awkward. I'm hoping that once I finish with my summer classes, I'll have the time to actually chill and work on things.
Yeah, like the story of seasons playthrough that I'm looking forward to watching when it comes out. And you guys should be too.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can
I promise.
We can see Stan the strawberry milk cow.
Stan. We Stan.
Or Nip. Or
Nip.
Stew.
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, Nip.
It's just pink backwards.
Exactly.
What? Knip?
No, it's Nip. It's literally Nip. It works also because cows have nipples.
Oh my god. No, where can they find you?
Where can they find you, Gamma?
I don't know. Twitch, Twitter. I don't fucking know anymore. AmaGamma. You search it, you'll find something, I guess. Fuck. Go on, Noob, since you want to be last.
Right. Since I run the place?
Since you want to be last!
Oh, that's both are accurate if you said the other one. I guess if you want to tell me something and let me hear it completely the wrong opposite way, you can come to twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob.
Where you can read it the wrong way.
Or I could read the wrong way. I don't have text to speech, so you can't sell me about how a Whopper's $5. And if you want me to read something when I'm not live and in the wrong way, you can come over to my Twitter @ProPokeNoob. Now, if you want to tell me in my ear how you want to publicly speak about something, and I'm going to think that you're actually doing something completely different, I have a Fiverr gig for that, where you can talk to me. Look up the name Andrew Simonetta. You can find me on there. I do great work. The price is worth your time, and it's also worth you becoming a better speaker, more confident speaker. One who can talk about anal fries and not be ashamed about saying it.
Yay!
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 Podcast.
We did it, even though I had to go and get Taco Bell. I mean,
You went before. You went before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survived.
You haven't even played Survivor. Oh god, Extra Life stuff. By the way, Extra Life stuff happening a lot. Yay.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Sunday. We're eating first, then doing the catch-em-all because we
Sunday,
need
2
6
p.m.?
hours to work it off. 2 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah, we gotta work it off with the catch-em-all.
Sunday.
We gotta. We didn't even do Gamma on the podcast. I was gonna make us figure out the ingredients.
What? Oh,
Ooh,
damn it!
Italian sub.
Yeah, but we have to throw vegetables on it.
Fuck no, I'm not putting anything else on that shit.
Put more on
Just
it.
the meat?
I tried one. I wanted to die.
Do you like
I
olives?
was hungry.
Do you like lettuce?
I love lettuce.
It came with lettuce. Yeah, I had lettuce in it.
Okay, so we'll put like lettuce, cucumber, onion.
Who the fuck likes cucumbers?
Oh, Gamma, don't.
Cucumbers are just a lame cousin to pickles.
I mean, people that aren't
pickles are lame.
Honestly, I feel like if I had like an organically grown cucumber, I might like it. But typically, I don't really care much for cucumbers or pickles.
Oh, episode
really.
26 is
Unless they're,
starting
like,
with my
sweeter,
legal explanation
know.
of why cucumbers are the best thing, since pickles don't exist and only.
If they could just skip the cucumber step of pickles, I'd be.
But
happy.
you can't. You
Yeah, but I wish
can't.
they could.
Bless the almighty, eternal, ephemeral cucumber. Thank you. Thank you for.